Okay, so there's these. I've seen them before, but I've never seen the show. What's this child name? Todd and Julie Chrisley could face a maximum of 30 years in prison, mind you, for fraud and tax evasion. So let's look at Todd first. What's going to happen with Todd in this case? I know they had a reality show, but I don't know who they are to why it was important for them to have a reality show. But so we start with the tower. So upheaval and destruction. The crown is blown off. It is what it is now, buddy. Type of thing. So the world has melted down. There's a bit of a divine intervention in this too. So this was probably a long time coming. You've been warned in the past. The Knight of Pentacles has to do with the money and that type of thing. Your work. Judgment, Death, Seven of Wands, and the Chariot. One day I will learn to put things in frame. So there's going to be persistent change. This is not this is not little. Your fear is the Queen of Cups, Six of Wands for your hopes. Word of warning is strength. You're at a disadvantage. Then the High Priestess in your word of solace and the Lover's card. There might be some sort of agreement. The Lovers is on the same page, and you have the Chariot right below it. So you're on the same page with something or someone here, so I don't think he's going to prison for 30 years. There may be a copying of a plea or something of that nature, because you're not in a position to do anything. The word of warning is strength. You've lost it all. I think the best thing you can do is just to make sure that your wife doesn't go away forever too, because I know they got baby children. I don't know how old they are, but they do have children. Seven of Wands in the Judgment, though, you will be defending, because you are going to be in the state of defense. You don't have any ground to stand on, unfortunately. Well, fortunately or unfortunately, I don't really care, but this you don't. The Death, the Chariot, and the Eight of Wands, like I said, persistent change. A lot of things are going to be leaving you, going away from you. So you're going to have a lot of possessions that you're probably going to lose, things of that nature, because I don't know how much you owe, but it's enough that's going to make an impact. Okay. So, Julie. Let's look at her. And since I have 50 million decks, let's get a new one. Julie. Julie. What's going to happen with you? Let's see. The Ten of Wands. Oh, there's burden. So in his reading, it gave me the indication that he is trying to, I guess, relieve some of the burden from the Queen of Cups, because that was in his fear, is that she possibly, and I'm going to say that's his wife, would have some sort of extra burden. I don't know if she has more of a issue than he does or what, but anyway, there's the Empress. Yeah. Maybe he's going to try to do the oh gosh, Judici or Judici, whatever those people's name was. Judice, I think. They were part of the Housewives of New York or New Jersey, something like that. To where he and her were both convicted, I think, of tax fraud, some kind of fraud. They were both sentenced to jail, but the judge let him go first and then let her go second when he got out. That way, somebody was there with the kids because they didn't want to remove the kids from the home. And so they let him go to jail, and then when he got out, she went to jail. So I don't know, because here's the mother. And the mother wouldn't pop up unless kids are involved somewhere. She could just pop up as Queen of Cups or something. But there's burden upon the mother. So I don't know if that has an aspect into this or not, because I don't know how old their kids are. But the Nine of Cups and Nine of Swords, there's some worry about possessions and things. So I think there's going to be some loss, because that showed up in his too, about things. The Five of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Defeat when it comes to the everyday life. So there might be some jail time. Page of Pentacles in the fear. And Two of Swords in the hopes is that the judgment will not be that bad. Seven of Pentacles in the environment, which is your taxes, and the Nine of Wands in your word of warning. So stress and strain, they are here, they are coming. Three of Pentacles in your word of solace. So there will be an agreement. Six of Swords, rough transition. There will be an agreement that comes up in his too about the moving forward. Yeah. But I think they are going to lose a bunch of stuff, lose a bunch of money, a bunch of clout, celebrity, that type of thing. But I think somebody is going to have some leniency upon you as well. So we shall see.